Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2020. And yes, we're still in the F2 cars, fighting our way back into Formula 1 after that bastard Michael Massey took away my FIA super license. Bastard Michael Massey. So here we are then at Barcelona. And as you can see, Callum Zanidia is currently directly ahead of us in pole position, and we are not too far behind. So I think we could be on for a good qualifying run for, of course, the one-shot qualifying. Yes, just one attempt to try and get to pole position. And Mick Schumacher's now gone into pole position, as you can see. Jumped over the curbs a little bit there for Hookster. Let's see if he can jump over these curbs. And yes, he does. And what about the and the front set as well? That's taken all his fillings out of his teeth, but he's about to cross the line. Let's have a look and see if he gets into a good position. It's 20th at the moment. He crosses the line, and it didn't see it. I didn't see it. Where has he ended up? He's ended up. Oh God! It's bloody last. How did that happen? Oh, for fuck's sake! Anyway, so Callum's an idiot. Got pole, our teammate, and we ended up in awesomeness of behind Magnini and Ragnarfin.
Welcome to the circuit to Barcelona, Catalunya. This circuit has seen some exciting racing over the last quarter century. The question is, which of the young drivers below will be the next to write a chapter of that illustrious history? Here's the venue we'll be racing at, known to the teams, well known to the drivers. Many will have raced here as teenagers. We've got 16 turns, the elevation of 30 metres, and some famous moments down through the years. In commentary, I'm Alex Jakes, and I'm joined once again by 2012 GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I imagine you've been around this track countless times by now. Any tips for the drivers out there today?
Yeah, you're right. This is a track that has been in rotation for both Formula 1 and Formula 2 for years now. My advice is to watch your tires management. The track has a bumpy surface that can be very demanding on drivers and tires. Play it safe most of the way around, then look at the long straight into turn 1 for overtake opportunities.
Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. What a qualifying from Callum Ilott. He'll start from pole position, with Mick Schumacher alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Mazepin, Giotto, Antoine Hubert, and Latifi, Matsushita, Alesi, Delatraz, Jack Aitken, King, Tete Camara, Nick De Vries, and Boccolacci, Joe, Boschon, Galeo, and Tatiana Calderon, Raghunathan, and the captain. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So it's time once again for the feature race and the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons career mode. Always go, and it's away he goes. Wow, little bit of wheel spinning start there from Raghunathan, but as you can see, another great getaway from Hookster. Last position, don't forget, last place. Let's see if he can get past Raghunathan as we go into the first turn. As you can, yes, he does, and he doesn't die but 2 more cars as well. As you can see, these are what you call the back markers in F2. The back markers. We've got Boscheng, we got Tatiana Calderon, and we got Sean Galali, or whatever his bloody name is. I'm slowly learning the names. I think I've got them off just right now. We got Broccoli in 16th place. We've just got past Broccoli, so up there to 15th position. We are now chasing Zulu, and we've got Sete Camera directly ahead. Are we going to do a dive on both of them? Yes, we do. And now we've got Nick My Fries in front of us, and Jack Aitken, and in front of him we've got John Alesi's son, and in front of him as we go past, I think that was Jack Aitken, yes, up there to 11th place, now 12th position at the moment for Hookster. Nick My Fries is currently the car directly ahead of us, and this is still the first lap of the F2. Wowzers, big trousers. I just cannot believe it. I really can't believe the excitement that we get during these rounds of the F2 Championship. Let's see if we do a dive now on Nick My Fries. Yes, we do. There's the inside. Oh, fantastic move there from Hookster. We're now up into 11th place, just outside, I think, the points, just outside. Yes, just outside. And we've got John Lacey's son directly ahead of us now in 10th position. So I think that's the final point, isn't it? I think it's in F2, yes. I'm not quite sure because I don't actually follow F2. So bear with me because I'm learning all the time. But as you can see, we're about to complete lap 1 now. Still in 11th place at the moment with Hookster. We got John Alesi's son currently in 10th position. And behind us, we just got past, of course, was Nick My Fries. As we go into lap 2, oh, look at this. Nick My Fries is going for a move around the outside of us. What can we do? Well, not a lot. We've got no DRS, of course, because this is still the first laps of the Grand Prix. As we accelerate forward now to lap 5. Yes, lap 5. We have finally managed to catch up to the back of John Alesi's son, and we do a dive down the inside. Do we get past? Oh, yes, we do. Now, of course, the Hookster is on the hard tyres, and he hates the hard tyres on any of these cars. Absolutely hates them, so he's not doing very well, but he's now up into the points, I do believe. And in front of us now, we've got Jordan King, otherwise known as My Tits Are All Saggy these days. Yes, Katie Price, as we now do the fastest lap of the race on lap 6, the fastest lap of the race. Still catching Jordan King, as you can see, in 9th position. He's got his DRS flap open, but look at this for Hookster. Oh, he sends it right in there, and he gets past. And now in front of us in 8th position, we've got Louis Delatraz. Yes, Louis Delatraz directly in front of us as we accelerate forward out to lap 6. Oh, we're going for a move on Delatraz. Oh, this is messy. This is very, very messy, but he gets past, does he? Yes, he does. Up into 8th position now. Next target is Queen Latifah himself, currently in 7th position. As we accelerate forward out to lap 7. Lap 7. We have managed to catch up to the back of Queen Latifah. Are we going to do a move down the inside of this turn? Yes, we do. Oh, it's a great move. Oh, almost went straight into the back of Mitsubishi Lamborghini. And unfortunately, we've gone wide on the exit there, and that has allowed Latifi to get back past us. Yes, he's gone back past. So we've dropped down now to 8th position on lap 7. Just 2 more laps to go in this Grand Prix as we accelerate forward down to lap 8. As you can see, we've managed to catch up to the back of Latifi, and this time we're going to dive it down the inside. Do we get past? Yes, we do. So we're in 7th position. Now, of course, we've got to think of the sprint race, which is just about to come after this, but of course he's not thinking about that. Looks, he just wants to get as many points as he can in this championship. He would, of course, be starting on pole if he did drop back there, but he's not thinking about that. He just wants to get as many points as he can. So this is now the last lap of the race, and the Hookster's going to finish in 7th position, which is going to be second for the sprint race. Second for the sprint race, and he's going to finish behind Mitsubishi Lamborghini, who's currently in 6th position. And if you want me to explain that catchphrase, Mitsubishi Lamborghini, I will explain it at the end of the video, okay? I will explain it, yes. Anyway, Callum Elliott has now won the race. Yes, Callum's an idiot, has won the race, our teammate, and we've only finished, in 7th place. Yes, 7th position. Oh dear. Well, it's still points. I don't know how many points it is, because as I say, oh, we get driver of the day as well. Wowzers, me trousers, that's what we need. That's what we need for our ego and our self-esteem. Driver of the day. There are the Cherus by Sauber team mechanics congratulating themselves on the pit wall. They'll all be on that hot tub later, you know. Oh, yeah, getting all those soapy bundles. And there's Callum's an idiot who finished the race in 1st position. And he's our teammate. Oh, bugger. Bugger. Anyway, never to mind. There is Jordan. My tits are all saggy these days, King. As we go up now onto the podium, there are the winners. And there's Mick Schumacher. I recognise Mick Schumacher. He's the only one I do recognise. I haven't got a clue who these are, you know. Not a bloody clue. I don't follow F2. No. Anyway, the champagne's going over everyone. Yes, well done to all of you, especially Mick Schumacher, because he's the only one I recognise. So let's have a look at the points after that round and see where we are in the championship right now. And we are in, we've got 8 points for that. And we are now, oh, bloody hell, we're in the lead. We are in the lead, 5 points ahead of Callum's an idiot. Fantastic, our own teammate. Okay then, let's continue.
We've reversed the top 8 from yesterday's race to set the grid for the sprint race here today. And the drivers are almost ready on the grid down below.
Okay then, so here we go. The 5 lights are going out for the sprint race, and we say go, 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 and it's, away we go. Wow, great start of the live. So look at this. Almost got past Queen Latifah there, but not quite. So still hold on to 2nd place, but oh my goodness, he's getting swamped by some of the cars behind. We've got Mitsubishi Lamborghini trying to get down the inside as we go to turn 1, but look at this. Hookster sends it all in. Oh, there's been a contact there, a bit of contact with Queen Latifah, but he manages to get through up into the lead. This is exactly what we need, yes. And he's He's on the medium tyre as well, which he likes. He likes the medium tyre, yes. But this is what we need. If we don't manage to get as many points in the feature race, as long as we get those points in the sprint race, we are going to be good for winning this championship. Don't forget, of course, only 12 rounds in this championship. Yes, just 12 rounds to try and win it. So it won't be long before we actually get to the end of this season. Yes, very, very soon indeed. I think about 5 weeks in total. And this is week number 2. So the Hookster still holding on to the lead at the moment. Queen Latifah in second. Mitsubishi Lapashiti in third position. And we got Marzi Spin currently up there in 4th place as well, as the Hookster goes a little bit wide there on the exit. A little bit wide, but you can see that the sun is shining very, very brightly at the beautiful Spanish circuit. Yes, very, very brightly indeed. So we've got no problems with rain. So it looks like the Hookster could be on for a good win here if he can just stay ahead of Queen Latifah. He's currently 1.3 seconds ahead. So it's looking decent, I have to say. Looking decent as he now comes through this very complicated section where you just bump over them curbs and they just send you off wildly in different directions sometimes. And look at that. Yeah, he's bumped over all the curbs there. But he's got a tiny bit of a gap forming now. Look at this, almost a second to Queen Latifah. He's about to cross the line and start lap 2 of this Grand Prix. He puts in the fastest lap, of course, because he would do, because he's in the lead as we now go into the second lap of this sprint race. We accelerate forward after lap 5. Yes, lap 5, because nothing else has really happened. He's managed to maintain the gap, but Mitsubishi Lapashiti has managed to get past Queen Latifah and up into second place now. So he's now dropped down to third place. Mitsubishi Lapashiti is currently in second place, and the Hookster is still in the lead on the last lap of the Grand Prix, the sprint race, of course, in the F2 series. We are about to now jump over all 3 of these curves once again and knock out some more fill-ins out of our... Oh, actually, he took a good line there. Look at that, didn't... Oh, and cocked it up on that one. But anyway, round the final corner, we're going to cross the line. Maximum points in the sprint race for the Hookster as he crosses the line. Fantastic. Yes, he's happy with that. Look at that. Well done, Hookster. Well done indeed. Woo! I enjoyed that. And drive of the day goes to Tatiana Calderon. Tatiana Calderon. I have no idea why there were women in F2. No idea. It just distracts from the time they should be spending in the kitchen. Doesn't it? Doesn't it really? Yes. Anyway, there's the race winner, the Hookster, in the Sauber Junior whatever. I don't know. He's won the race, and there's the team mechanics, and there is Benjamin Daly in the background. Look, just off to the right, just off to the right. There he is, look. F1 YouTuber extraordinaire. I don't know why the screen freezes at that point. I have no idea why it does that. Codemasters, what are you doing? Anyway, there's Callum's an idiot, who this time only finished in 9th position, but of course the grid order was reversed, so that may have been what's happened there. There he is, look at him on the podium. Look at the Hookster, look, so sprightly, only 39 years old, and it doesn't matter what you put him in, F2, F3, F4, F7, it doesn't matter. He's still going to come out fighting and winning races, because that's what he does. That's all he knows how to do, is win races. Yes. Okay then, let's have a look at the points after both those rounds and see where we are. So maximum points for that round, 15 points, and we're now 6 points ahead of Mitsubishi Lapashiti, who's now moved into second place ahead of Callum's an idiot. Wowzers, and we're first in the constructors. Oh God, so it's round 4 and it's Monaco, the jewel of the crown, or as I like to say, the complete pain in the arse. Pain in the arse, it really is at Monaco. Let's have a look and see what time we're going to put in. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up at the back of the field after this qualifying. I'm pretty sure we are, because the Hookster just doesn't like Monaco these days. Qualifying has been completed and I think it's going to be last place. Looking at the gap to Jordan King, yes it is. Unbelievable. Last position for the feature race on F2. Bugger. And Callum's an idiot got 10th place. Okay then, let's do this.
Welcome to one of, if not the most iconic race circuit in Formula 2. A track with absolutely no room for error, a track that requires every bit of skill these young drivers can muster. We're getting ready for lights out here in Monte Carlo. The Circuit de Monaco is, for all practical purposes, pretty much unchanged since its 1929 introduction. It's strange to consider, but this 2.1 mile lap will take the drivers here around almost an entire country. 19 corners, but not that many opportunities for overtaking. Instead, this is a track that rewards technical skill. I'm Alex Jakes, and I'm joined once again by the GP2 champion, Davide Valsecchi. Davide, today's race takes place on one of the most infamous street circuits in motorsports. What is it about this track that makes it stand out?
Alex, I'm very happy to be here. Monaco is a short track, but the wall is just after the white line. The drivers need to stay aware from the line and from the wall. And it's so important to start in the first two rows if you want to compete for the victory.
We are nearly ready for the start of today's race, but in the meantime, let's take a look at the grid. Jordan King lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Giuliano Alesi. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Mazepin, De Vries, Antoine Hubert, and Latifi, Boccolacci, Galeo, Joe, Calamirot, Giotto, Schumacher, Nobuharu Matsushita, and Aitken, Tete Camara, Boschon, Delatraz, and Tatiana Calderon, Raghunathan, and the captain. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So, feature race number 2 as the 5 lights go out on the all-seasons career mode. We say go, 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 and it's away he goes from last place on the grid. Got Raghunathan and Nekanuganagan directly in front of us as we now go to Sandervolt. What's Lucas going to do? Is he going to dive down the inside? Yes, he does. Gets past 3 cars there into turn 1. Oh, a little bit of contact there with one of the other cars. I don't know who it is. I think it's Boschan. Is it Boschan? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we climb up the hill. We've still got a car off to the left-hand side of us. We've got to be very, very careful here that we don't lose some of the front wing, of course, because otherwise we're going to be stuck, because there's no pit stops in this round of the championship. So if we lose our wing, it's basically game over. We just got to crawl around. We now dive down inside of Boschan, now into the casino hairpin. This is going to get like a bloody car park, isn't it? Yes, it is. Look, they're all slowing down horribly, but the Hookster is just trying to get past a few cars there with a couple drop back there. Look at that. They can't get around the corner. Look at those 2 cars there. Fantastic. Anyway, the Hookster holds on at the moment to 16th position, and he's behind Seti Camara as we go through the tunnel for the very, very first time. 11 laps it is at Monaco for this feature race. 11 laps. We now brake very, very hard for this. I don't know what you call it. Is it a head? Oh, bloody hell. I don't know what you call it at all, but I tell you what almost happened, and the Hookster almost binned it, and that's giving the opportunity for Jack Aitken to try and get past, but no, he didn't quite manage to do that. In fact, Jack Aitken's in front of us. Yes, Jack Aitken, I don't know who that was behind us, and I think it was Boschan trying to get past us, but we managed to hold on to this 16th position. Still the first lap of the race at Monaco, as Jordan, my tits are all saggy these days, King puts in the fastest lap, so he must be in the lead of this race, which is good news for us, especially if we're fighting with, I think it's Victor Bushy Lapashiti. Yes. Anyway, we accelerate for lap 5. Yes, lap 5. We've managed to hold on to the 16th place, but unfortunately, because it's Monaco, and we just exceeded track limits there, because it's Monaco, we haven't managed to catch up to the cars in front, and so I think we're not going to make any progress in this round. I just can't see it myself. We accelerate forward to lap 11, and as predicted, yes, we couldn't make any progress at all. We're 14 seconds now behind Sete Camara, and Jordan King has just won the race. Yes, which means 0 points in this round for Hookster. Despite the fact he's on soft tyres, we just couldn't make up any ground on the cars ahead of us. We just couldn't do it, because of course it's Monaco, and the Hookster he can't stand this track these days. He really can't. He used to love Monaco back in the old games, but on the Codemasters games, he just doesn't get on with it at all. Anyway, we're about to cross the line, and in a very, very disappointing 16th place. But where did our rivals end up? And that should give us an indication of whether we've actually lost the championship lead at the moment. I think we were in the lead, weren't we? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, 16th position at Monaco. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, we did get driver of the day though, even though it was anonymously. Yes, because Codemasters couldn't be bothered to draw my avatar in. No. And there's a beautiful boat in the harbour full of girls in their bikinis taking their tops off and waving. Anyway, moving on. There is Jordan, my tits are all saggy these days, King, Katie Price, who won the race, and there is X-Matty G, F1 YouTuber to the stars. Yes, WTF1 extraordinaire, and occasionally works for F2 as well, he does. Yes, and there's Nick My Fries, who I think finished in 5th place. Well done, Nick. Well done indeed. So on to the podium now. Let's have a look and see who's there. Yeah, that's Marzi Spin. I recognise Marzi Spin. Marzi Spin's up there. Yes. and someone's won it. Yes, well done, whoever you are. Yes, no idea. Anyway, the champagne goes over everyone. Yes, well done. Well done, lads. Well done indeed. Unfortunately, they were a disastrous round for the Hookster. Absolutely disastrous. Oh, look like he got champagne all over his head then. Let's have a look at the final championship points and see where we are. So we didn't get any points at all. And let's have a look at the standings now and see where we've ended up. We've dropped down to second place now. Jordan King's gone into the lead of the championship at the moment on 77 points. 73 points for us. But we're still leading the constructors.
And here we are, back after yesterday's exciting feature race for today's sprint. The top 8 from yesterday have been reversed with the grid down below, and we're almost ready to start.
Oh, fan-dabby-dozy. Not only are we starting 16th again, but it's absolutely pissing on with rain. Wowzers, as the 5 lights go out, we say go, 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 and it's away we go for the sprint race. The sprint race. I'm not expecting anything here with just 5 laps of the race, especially in these very, very wet conditions. As we go to Sandoval, this is going to get tight. We're going to go outside of, I think that's Jack Aitken, and we managed to slip inside past Jack Aitken and into 14th position between us and Mick Schumacher as we now climb up the hill. But just look at the spray everywhere. We of course are on full wet tyres, so we've got to be very, very careful going into the braking zones here. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, contact with Mick Schumacher a little bit there. Comes an idiot directly in front of us as well. Let's see what happens as we go into the casino hairpin for the very, very first time. We get past a few cars though. We've managed to get up into 12th position, so I think we're getting pretty close to the points. Look at this. There's another car park, but look at this. The Hookster's not waiting for the car park. He's diving down cars and he almost spins out. Marty spin. Wowzers, he's up into 9th position. 9th place. Is that points? Is that point? Oh, gets almost spun out there. I think that was Giotta. Giotto's off to the right hand side, almost spins him out. He can almost not turn the car on. There's damage. There's damage to the car. He's hit the wall and his wing has been damaged. Giotto has got past. He's dropped down 1 place. In fact, they're swarming all over him now. Look at this as we're coming through the tunnel. I think is that Machashiti? No, it's Galeo. It's Galeo. Oh my God, he brakes hard in this turn though. And manages to get the place back. So he's holding on to 10th place. He gets a warning for exceeding track limits. But I don't even know if he's in the points. I don't think he is actually. I think it's only points from 1 to 8. Anyway, we continue. As you can see, at Monaco, it's still pissing hard with rain. Absolutely chucking it down. And we're holding on to 10th position at the moment. We've got Giotto in front of us and we've got Sean Galeo behind us. But Mitsubishi Lamborghini is currently in 12th position, which is good news for us because he's right up there fighting with us for the championship. But of course, Jordan King is currently in the lead of the championship. I don't quite know where he is at the moment. We're about to complete lap 1 and going to lap 2. You can see they're all swarming all over us. As you can see also, Galeo's got past. Oh, this is very, very dodgy and he does a switch back down the inside. Does he get past? Oh, yes he does. Oh, I think that was contact with the wall again. I don't think there was any more damage to the wing though, but you can see that the car looks like it's going very, very slowly. Go up the hill because I think the Hookster has realised that there's a little bit too much damage to this front wing, but there's nothing he can do. He's not going to come in after 5 lap races to get the wing change. He's just going to hold it out and hopefully see if he can actually get up into the points as he's going through the tunnel now on lap 2. And Sean Galeo actually goes past him there through the tunnel, but he's going to brake very, very hard and manage to get the place back. Does he? Can he brake into the braking zone? Yes, he can. So he's holding on to 10th place, but I still think that's outside the points. I'm not quite sure anyway. The accelerator will now slow on lap 2. And as you can see, once again, Sean Galeo gets past us, but once again, Hookster manages to, oh, bang, 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 into the wall he goes again, and the wing has now been severely damaged on the front left as he now climbs up the hill. This is going to be an impossible job now around Monaco in these completely wet conditions to hold on to this. I just don't know what he's going to do. He's not going to come in the course because there's only 2 more laps left of the Grand Prix, so he's just got to hang it out and see what happens. We accelerate forward at lap 5. It's the last lap of the race, but the Hookster has managed to hold on to this car in 10th position, but I still think that's outside the points. And Mitsubishi Lamborghini is currently the car behind us. Mars has been in 8th position, Giotta is in 9th place, and Nidia is currently in 12th position as we're just about to come round the casino hairpin. So we've just got to be very, very careful about, of course, because we've got no wing on the car on the left-hand side. He just managed to do it. So we're going to go through the tunnel for the very, very last time, and thank God we're going to get rid of this bloody Monaco circuit because I'm just so fed up with it now. I really am. So we go through the tunnel. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. 14 seconds though behind Giotta. 14 seconds. Unbelievable how much these cars have got pace at Monaco, and he's got 0 pace. Absolutely nada. No pace whatsoever. But anyway, final call was to go. All the girls are fed up on those yachts in their bikinis because they're getting all wet and damp and soggy now, so they've all gone inside and it's a whitewash. It really is. Anyway, the checkered flag comes out and Ganani Zulu has won the race. He's won the race. So that's good. That's good because he's not anywhere in the championship at the moment. So that's real good news. But where is Jordan King though? Where is Jordan King? We've just come around the final corner now and crossed the line in 10th position. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Another disappointing race for the Hookster. Now, did we get points for that? Did we get a point? Come on, tell us we got a point, please. Please, did we get a point for that? Before we find that out, and once again, though, we do get driver of the day, and once again, it's a I can never say that word. So there you go, then. Yeah, all the bikini girls have gone home because it's pissing hard. They don't come out when it's raining. No. And there is God's sake, these bloody names. Ganane Zulu, he's finished in first place. There's the Arava, who's the F1 YouTuber to the stars. He's, yeah, whatever. And there's Nick My Fries, who finished in 5th place once again in the ART Grand Prix car. Wowzers. Wowzers me trousers. So onto the podium we go then, and there is that's Galale. No, it's I don't know. It's someone. He takes the trophy for winning anyway. Whoever he is, well done to you, sir. Well done indeed. And it's time to spray the champagne over everyone once more. Yes, there it goes. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. So not a good session at Monaco for the Hookster, it has to be said. But let's have a look at the points now and see where we are. And where did... Oh, Jordan King finished in 7th position. He got 2 points. And no, he didn't get any points. Bugger. Yes, you'd only get points for the top 8. Bowls. Bowls. And Jordan King got 2 points. So in the championship now, we are still in 2nd place at the moment. 6 points now behind Jordan King. So it's all still to play for. We are not giving up yet. And we're still first in the Constructors. So there you go, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. We've got France next week for round 5 of the championship. Yes, round 5 out of 12. So as I say, it's going to be finished very, very quickly. So I'd just like to say thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome as always. And yes, of course, as always, there will, of course, be more later.